ırkçı olduğunu söylediğin için linç yedin. Şimdi yine yiyorsun amına koyayım. Aynen. Turks, for those, the Turks in the chat are joking because I famously went viral in Turkey before because I extensively talked about throwing up the Grey Wolf sign, and they got really mad at me for saying it was an ultra nationalist symbol. Yeah. What? Hasan throwing up the Grey Wolf sign, a terrorist organization? Yeah, that's what I was doing, and not rock and roll. It's a sign that I throw up in virtually every photo, by the way. These people have lost their fucking minds, dude. Amazing. Yes, I, a Turk who recognizes the Armenian, a Turk who has had, a Turk who believes in the Kurdish emancipatory movement, is famously in secret a Grey Wolf. Do they even know the Grey Wolf sign is? I mean, this person probably is like a fucking DGGer. The Grey Wolves are a Turkish national Turkism. This is an incredibly controversial gesture. The Grey Wolves are a right-wing neo-racist. They're anti-Jew and anti-Armenian, along with an incredibly long list of other antis. Some countries deem the Grey Wolves in this gesture as a terrorist organization and terrorism. Average Turks like Hasan used it as a nationalist gesture towards their perceived enemies, i.e. in 2023, there was a blockade of Artsakh ethnic Armenians by Azerbaijani Turks, and they frequently use that gesture to intimidate Armenians. He really is not doing so any favor by using this gesture. Secondly, I know he would say this is a gesture that goes back to old Turkic mythology. Wait, what? No, I would not say that. As a matter of fact, I've yelled at people who have tried to defend throwing up the fucking... Sen Bozkurt'un ırkçı olduğunu söylediğin için linç yedin. Şimdi yine yiyorsun amına koyayım. Aynen. Turks, for those, the Turks in the chat are joking because I famously went viral in Turkey before because I extensively talked about throwing up the Grey Wolf sign, and they got really mad at me for saying it was an ultra nationalist fascist symbol. I think it's literally on my YouTube page, as a matter of fact. It's like, hold on, let me see if I can find it. Let's search HasanAbi Grey Wolves to find out. Why do Turks subscribe to racial exceptionalism? Is it different from the perspective other than Aryan? What the fuck? I don't get it, dude. This is the first thing that came up when I Googled HasanAbi Grey Wolves. This video is not linking, but... Take accountability for the false information you've shared. Damn, this communist with a Gucci bag is straight yapping. Bro has a Gucci bag. He literally financed an ultra-capitalist company that flies Chinese workers to pay them below minimum wage. Says he's a communist. What a joke. Wait, what is this? Take accountability. Turkish ultranationalism, Grey Wolves, HasanAbi reacts. Where is the Turkish ultranationalism? Yapmıştı, sen de mitolojiyle ilgisi olmadığını anlatmıştın. Yeah. I think this was the one. If a Turkish man wearing the Turkish colors on the international stage is throwing that shit up, that is pretty significant. I can't even be proud of my country for like 2.5 days before some asshole ruins it, you know? Hey, yo, this dude is crazy. What did he do, bro? Are you serious? Yeah, this one pissed off a lot of Turks. Yeah, when I covered this, it pissed off a lot of Turks. They were mad at me. What is this? Don't ask Hasan about the Armenian or Google what the Young Turks are either. Wait, what? Hasan had an entire show with Ethan for years, knowing that Ethan was an Israeli citizen married to an Israeli woman. Wait, what? Hasan's uncle? What is he talking about, dude? What? I've never... Why are these people... This has 1.3 thousand upvotes, bro. Denies... Don't ask Hasan about the Armenian... Bro, what planet are these living on? I feel like it's so funny that anytime like a group decides like, Hasan, we hate this guy, they run the same route every time where they just like hallucinate positions that I don't have, and 0 people even check if this is correct or not, and they just keep going, yep, that's right. Like, how many... It's so funny. It's so funny that we just gotta go through the same cycle, the same spiral over and over again. Everyone who hates you only does for things you don't believe. Yeah. And you just showed it 24K more people. Hasan is not worth it, I promise. I mean, it's just still funny to me. The comments actually reference the video, but say because you're now trying to rage bait and dog whistle. Wait, what? Didn't you talk about on Leftovers how education in Turkey downplayed the Armenian? Yeah, not downplayed, deny it. Outright denial. What the... It's always funny because like everything that people have developed about me over the past like couple of years is just entirely made up. Ethan learned the term crazy make from Sex Pestiny and accuses HasanAbi heads of doing crazy make, but the reality is Diddy G is literally doing it with other co-opting of HP. What? It just doesn't even make sense. Oh my God. Shangun playing right now. The Turks are not watching. Yeah. I mean, it's annoying because like they just make shit up, you know? That's what's annoying. Like they just make stuff up to get mad about. But because it's been relitigated over and over again, and your first interaction with eFans was about the Armenian genocide because Alex Jones mentioned it's in the content nuke. Yeah. The same sub is blowing up because someone posted a thread asking not to post Sex Pestiny on the sub. God damn. Anyway, did you throw out your Nazi bleach sword yet? No, because it's not a Nazi sword. Anyway, we're here to remind everyone once again, I almost bought into the hate campaign, but then rewatched unclipped streams and now I'm a regular. Be free liberals. Yeah. Ian the crew are aware, don't care. That's why Ethan is still crashing out. They keep egging him all the time on that sub. The subreddit is completely brigaded with Epstein's community. No, I know. When the Bloomberg article came out about their brigading, Sex Pestiny's brigading, and active targeting campaign where they try to do like a Gamergate style harassment campaign on Twitch in general, specifically about me. They basically had to delete all this stuff, so they just migrated over to the H3HG community. It's crazy. Is the sword your Obama doesn't wear a flag? I bought into the hate campaign because you didn't pull off the stream with Phineas. I hate you. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. Phineas is a busy dude, man. Where's the shirt from? I don't know what it's from. Over on our gaming tonight, King. It's too late now. I'm sorry, chatters. Maybe tomorrow. The stereotypical poor bathing hygiene of Europeans started post-plague. Bathhouses were very common in pre-plague Europe. The plague was ironically often blamed on bathhouses and associated with prostitution. Yalan just finished it. I know. I'm a liar. I'm a freaking liar. That's going to be all for me for today.
Stunning lo-fi introduction, starting off the day.
All right.